welcome back to some Sherlock Holmes Chapter One. We're right where we left off, and yeah, it looks like this guy might be
a free ride
taxi.
for every hotel visitor.
Okay.
Just tell me where to go.
Alright. Cool. Perfect. That's exactly what we need. Is it? Oh, is it just gonna take us? Oh, it just takes us straight to the cemetery.
Is everything alright? If you don't feel up to it, I won't tell anyone.
It's just a goodbye, John. It won't be difficult. I've already come to terms with my mother's passing.
So you really don't remember?
To what do you refer?
The funeral. Sherlock, you were distraught. At first, I thought this visit would dredge up those feelings, but you've been remarkably level.
John, I think I was too young to understand. I couldn't fathom why she would leave me.
Perhaps that pain is best left forgotten.
On the contrary, it's why I'm visiting her grave. To remember her.
Is my mic recording? Yeah. Okay.
I thought you wanted to remember, Sherry. Concentrate, and I'm sure it will come back to you.
Don't mind me, sir. I'm just a loyal servant of my craft.
Okay. See, I don't like the lack of like markers in terms of like when I'm doing quest. Cause like I don't even know like where I'm going or anything. I can get rid of this. Yeah, this seems to be a lack of quest markers. Cause like how do I know which grave is his mom's? You know what I mean?
Can I ask you a question?
Doesn't remind me of anything. Someone else can help better, sir.
Do you know anything about this?
I clearly have nothing to do with what you are asking about.
You obviously haven't thought this all through. Or are you just annoying these people on purpose?
Who's that? How do I get up there? He's in a white suit. I literally can't get over there. I don't know, straight up can't get up there.
May I ask you something?
Your money doesn't impress me.
It said something popped up in here. I don't know where to go. I was worried this game was gonna be like this.
Are you able to help me?
Don't be angry with me, sir, but I don't know.
Are you able to help me?
Doesn't remind me of anything. Someone else can help better, sir.
Oh, I am bored.
New entry in John's diary. Given his name inquiry, Sherlock must be conducting experimental effective. Oh, okay.
Call me when you find the answer.
Oh, what is this?
Mycroft was adamant that we leave for London immediately after the funeral. He never told me why, but I saw how unsettled he was by the long requiem. The service was sparsely attended. Though my parents were buried separately, the pastor said they're united in heaven. I didn't believe him even then. I wanted to see her one last time before the coffin was interred and say how I loved her. The chance never came. I feel rather faint.
You're fine, you're fine. It's over now. You remembered everything. It will get easier soon.
A pocket watch? It seems familiar, John. Why is it here? Rest in peace, Violet Holmes. Goodbye, Mother. This watch was a gift. My mother's initials are engraved on it. The piece is in good condition. It must have been placed here only recently.
Interesting.
A candle in a small puddle of wax. It cannot have been lit for more than half an hour.
Is this really how you want to spend this time?
This is my mother's pocket watch, John. Who put it here and why? Are you not in the slightest bit interested?
There's a guy over here too. Is he still? Oh, he's not. He's not in a white suit anymore. Oh, right there. 27 foot, about 5 feet.
A man in fashionable shoes stood near the tomb. The size of the prints suggest he is approximately 5.5 feet tall.
You were about to tell me the make and model of tyre, but let me assure you, I do not care.
Well, it was going to be very impressive. Come on then, the trail continues ahead.
Alright. This way.
He mustn't be far away to leave it unattended.
It's stained with oil paint.
Interesting.
I hope that inspiration strikes upon visiting these beautiful vaults. At the very least, you'll enjoy the view. Yours, Mercuria. The Hospitaller Crypts. If memory serves, they're located at the far end of the cemetery around an old tree. A portable easel was kept there.
An artist working in a cemetery? Do you think he'd paint my portrait?
So over here. Right there.
Oh, it's that ridiculous artist from the hotel.
Be nice, Sherry.
Mr.
Make
Holmes,
friends.
did you come for another portrait? No, I jest. You gave quite the performance last night. The hotel was abuzz with your name. I must say I was rather absorbed in it all. The fallibility of men. Such scandal.
It was a welcome distraction.
Oh, my manners. I am Werner Vogel, art enthusiast and gallery proprietor.
Mr. Vogel, I was perhaps too curt when last we spoke.
Speak no more of it. Travel takes it out of any man, never mind when this is your destination. Once I learned who you were, the pieces fell into place. Your mother was well liked on Cordona in her time here. I was sorry to hear of her passing.
How did you come to possess my mother's pocket watch?
Oh my! It is quite something to witness those powers of deduction firsthand. Yes, I left you her timepiece. After her death, there was an estate sale. All of Cordona's elite picking of her remains. I couldn't let such a lovely thing go to those vultures. When I learned your name, I could no longer keep the watch in good conscience. It is yours by right, and I knew you'd find it here.
Thank you. I'd forgotten all about it, but the moment I saw it, I knew it was hers. Amazing what the young mind forgets and the older can recall. Rather odd, loitering in a cemetery.
I suspect you'll win, but I'm here for my art. There's beauty everywhere if you look, even in decay. A little darkness brings out the light. Now, a diligent observer might note that you too are loitering in a cemetery. What brings you here? Closure answers penance?
Closure, I suppose.
And what is closure? Mere proximity?
Understanding. Acceptance.
You didn't understand from afar. You had to come here to accept the truth of her death?
Of course I understand. She died of consumption, drowning in her own blood.
Your mother?
Yes, my mother.
I must have been misinformed. I'd heard otherwise.
Otherwise than consumption?
No, you'd know better than I. I'd heard talk of a police investigation, but Cordona is a notorious gossip. And what does it matter? She's passed on either way.
She has.
Well, I shall intrude no longer. I'll leave you to your closure. Do stop by the gallery if your travels permit. Farewell.
Okay.
Are you all right, Sherry? Take as long as you need.
Whatever I need, it isn't here. We should explore Cordona. Perhaps there are archives that may shed further light.
Okay. The police investigation of my mother's death. So we want to head to the police station. Okay. We do also have all the DLCs, so we probably will do the DLC missions as well. So we can fully explore all this. It's crazy. So we gotta go to the police station, which is over there. I don't see a buggy anywhere, so we're gonna just walk over here. Oh, so you can just fast travel. Oh, okay. Oh, okay, that's nice. So you can just fast travel from anywhere. Okay, that's cool. But you have to explore the map first. Cool. I'm so hyped for,
Extra! Extra! Look at what you've done! The cheapest news on the island. Thank you.
But, I'm so hyped for the Sinking City too. Frogwares, they make good games. They're a little jank, yeah, but they're usually fun all around. Good time. I like this environment. This is not what I was expecting out of a Sherlock Holmes game, you know what I mean? Well, I was expecting it out of this one, but... And The Awakening will be a different kind of vibe as well, because that takes place in the South. With a Lovecraftian cult. So, I'm so hyped to play that game too. The Sinking City 2 though will be cool. That's more of a proper... Sinking City 2 is more of like a proper horror game from what I know now.
Stark do this, Stark do that.
They're
I'm
going
not a
down
clerk,
to
damn it. How
proper
am I supposed to get those
survival horror
records now?
outfit.
Yes? What is it? Would you like to report a crime?
No, I wouldn't. My name is Sherlock Holmes. I want to use the police archives.
Wouldn't we all?
I'm serious.
So am I. Officer Logan locked himself inside and he's not letting anyone in.
Why the
But
archives?
why the archives? Won't that stall everyone's work?
You bet it will. He's looking up all the thieves in Cordona over the past decade. Say one thing for Logan. He's persistent.
What happened exactly?
A tailoress from Scaladio's been robbed. Logan spent 2 whole days at the shop sketching the thief, and she still insists that it's all wrong. That shrew drove him up the wall, she did.
Would you mind if I talk to this tailoress? I could get you the sketch in no time.
Get off your high horse, mister. You think you're better than our sketch artist?
Actually, I'm quite certain I am. Let me prove it.
Well, I see no harm in it, as long as it gets Logan out of there. In fact, I need to look up some records too. Here's the address. Good luck.
Okay. So now we have to do this, the Master of Disguise. So we gotta leave here. The police need to get a sketch of the thief who robbed Miss Nini's actually located at the intersection. I wish it would tell me the quest while I was on the map. Knights Road and Trinity Way. Knights Road and Trinities. There's Trinity Way. Trinity Way, Knights Road. Let's go in and talk to her.
I'm pleased to meet you, Ma'am. My name is Sherlock Holmes. I'm here to sketch the thief for the police investigation.
Oh, another one. I hope you'll be more patient than the previous sketches, Signore.
Please describe the thief.
Can you describe the thief for me?
He was all ugly and beat up looking. An utter rascal if ever I'd seen one. He gave me a nasty look from behind his glasses and then made himself scarce.
And that's it? Could you be more specific?
He was a total villain, I told you. How much more specific do you want me to be?
All right, never mind.
Let's do it
I
different.
suggest we do it differently. You have a great many clothes here, haven't you?
Why, of course, but they're not for sale. I only do tailoring and mending.
No matter. I'll attempt to disguise myself as the thief, and you'll tell me if I get it right.
As you wish, Senor Holmes.
Where can I find the clothes?
They're in my workshop at the back. Be careful, won't you?
Six wardrobe items acquired. Is that it? Then we go into wardrobe. He's beaten up and wearing glasses. We did not find the glasses. Oh. Okay, so now we should be good.
No, those clothes are wrong. He was dressed in a very fancy beige suit. Must have stolen it from someone. No doubt about it.
All right, I've got it.
Okay, so now we go. I have to go back here to change my clothes. Ugly beige suit.
He did wear glasses, but not like those. His were angular and evil-looking.
All right, I'll try another pair.
Why didn't she say that the first time?
He was wearing a hat. Didn't I tell you about the hat? It didn't go well with his suit. That man had no dress sense at all.
Well, what did it look like?
Oh, just a regular hat, you know? Black?
Regular black hat.
Ah, it's you. I mean, it's him. It's him.
Excellent. Now I can make a sketch and take it to the police.
Yes, please do. That rascal is still on the loose.
So
I hope
this
they
is
are
what
better
his
at
face
catching
looked
than
like. I got
sketching.
the hair right.
Before I go,
the,
Mum, I'm
the
quite
facial
certain
hair.
that you don't have any clothes to sell.
Well, I suppose you can take the police uniform. An officer forgot it here years ago, and I don't have any use for it. If you want to buy clothes, visit the outfitters. You can find them all over Cordona. I hear they even do free rentals now. Let me show you where the nearest one is.
Thank you very much.
Okay. Okay. Let's go ahead and take a look at that outfitter real quick. Just cause. Why not? The game does stutter quite a bit, to be honest. But again, Frogwares, they make good games, but there's a decent chunk of jank to them. So, I don't really expect all that much when I play these games in terms
Come
of
closer and
performance.
try the finest clothes for the finest citizens.
Okay. Is my DLC stuff here? Gunslinger body armor. John's armor. Thug armor. Classic hat. I'm gonna buy that just to have that. Yeah, none of my
Perfect
outfits are
choice.
here yet. I'm assuming we're not far enough in. Because we don't have any of the DLC quests or anything yet anyway, and I'm pretty sure they're all supposed to just kind of pop up at the start of the game. Or near the start of the game. This should be all they need. I went past the door.
Hello again, officer. I've spoken to the
Oh, he has it
tailoress
on.
and made a sketch of the thief. It was child's play.
No, really? And she didn't give you any trouble?
No, no trouble at all. She was quite tolerable.
Who would have thought? Hey, Logan, we've got the sketch. Come on out.
Can I use the archives now?
Well, they're generally not accessible to the public, but you really helped us out, so I'll just turn a blind eye.
I
Sounds good.
appreciate it, officer.
What did you say your name was? Holmes? Come and see me after you're done. I may have a proposition for you, Mr. Holmes.
Thank you. Oh, it just added them, that's why. Victorian Vampire, Master Sleuth, Lab Coat, Plague Doctor, Plaguey Man, Greatest Detective. Black Deluxe Suit. Okay, sorry about that. We had to move the couch real quick. I kind of want to go with this. Ice Cream John and Ukrainian John. Cool. Alright, so now we can go back to this. He was looking this way. Inspector's archive. crimes. Violent. Suspects, victims, evidence, documentation. All I found in the archive was an empty folder labeled Thusly Case of Violet Holmes, April 9th, 1869, Stonewood Manor, Grand Surrey. There are no documents inside at all. It seems that there really was a police investigation, yet all the files are missing. So that updates us a little bit.
John, I just recalled that we were living here on Cordona in a manor. And there was a policeman.
Really? What else do you remember? What happened to our mother?
The memory was vague, a mere flash. I have to find our house.
Absolutely. Let's do it.
Alright, so now we gotta find our house. Okay. Stonewood Manor must be located in Grand Surrey. Grand Surrey. So this way. And then he said he saw a bridge and a church. The only bridge is the one over here. On Silent Way. The rest of it isn't, there is no bridge. So, that tells me is that we should probably, well, we have to go outside. But we should probably just fast, well, let me do a marker. But yeah, we should just fast travel to the church. I'm thinking, at least.
I'm done with the archives for now. Can I help you with anything else?
Oh yeah, I forgot.
As a matter of fact, you can. The thing is, our chief inspector has vanished, as if we weren't undermanned enough as it is.
Wait, what do you mean, vanished?
Gone missing on a case. Shady business, but that's besides the point. See that board? Pending cases are posted there for any available officers to investigate.
Okay.
I would take them myself, except that I've been told to work the reception desk, like some clerk. Yes, we're that short-handed.
I understand your predicament, but what does any of it have to do with me? I may be available, but I'm certainly not an officer.
Oh, don't worry about it. Consider yourself a temporary one-man independent police force. That's a bit of a mouthful. There's just one small, minor basic formality. You'll need to complete our physical training course. Easy.
Well, I'm not one to balk at a spot of exercise. What must I do?
That's the spirit. Sergeant Ermy will show you the ropes. Follow me.
Oh, okay. I guess we're getting thrusted into this.
So, you're a newcomer. We must be desperate to ask untrained civilians for help.
You're lucky to have a well-trained civilian with a brand new auto pistol in his arsenal.
An automatic? A bit of a braggart, aren't you?
Are you trying to test me already?
That is why you're here, boy. I need to verify your skills before I can allow you to catch criminals. The first targets are in the next room. You know what to do with them. I'll join you in a while to see the results.
Okay.
Concentrate, Sherry. You need to hit every target to show the sergeant how we do it.
So there's hella lock.
Hooray!
Proceed to the next room. Meanwhile, I'll fill out the paperwork.
How did he get
Come on,
back?
Sherry. It's just like in childhood. Steady, Sherry. Steady. And my favourite mannequins for attack. Let's strike them ninja style. Aim for where you might take advantage, and don't forget the environment.
I could do this all day.
Please don't, Sherry. We don't have that much time. Let's move on. Our enemies might be stronger than us, but we rely on our wits. Shoot off their armor.
Hooray!
All right, let's move on, Sherry. If you stand here and use your snuff box on them, you can definitely overcome them, Sherry. It's all calculated. Look at that helmet of his. You won't be able to get the powder past it. Uh-oh, Sherry. Not a nice shot. You could have
Helpful
killed the
advice,
fella
John. I
if he
would
was
never
alive.
have guessed.
Good job, new boy. Well, I'm almost finished with the paperwork. Let's talk about your results. Well, I must say your results aren't as bad as I feared. Perhaps you're not completely hopeless, but true combat is quite different from shooting stationary targets.
I'll handle it just as easily.
Well, that's what we're going to find out. Now, we'll test you against our men. Your task is to detain them, not to kill them. So don't go shooting anyone in the eye. That goes for in the field as well. Even though you'll be working with the police department, that doesn't mean you have a license to kill. Here, take these. They are blank rounds. So, are you ready?
Always ready.
Then let's get cracking.
Okay.
Worried.
Not at all. I can hit them all with one shot.
Murderers
Good luck,
pose
Sherry,
to try
and
to arrest
remember,
enemy instead,
The
disorienting your opponent.
surroundings are your
Getting close to them,
playground.
press X to arrest them. Okay.
I'm coming for you.
Don't bother moving. You've lost. Take a rest, my friend.
The snuff's ready.
Not that easy. Just die.
Time to knock this guy out.
Okay. Seems
Too
simple
simple.
enough.
Give him the pepper snuff.
That's enough. You've proved yourself. Congratulations on the arrests. I can't believe you did so well with the close combat.
I did tell you that I'm well trained.
Well, do the same on the street, and you'll be well rewarded for every arrest you make. Here is your certificate. You are now an authorized crime scene consultant. Well, it's now your duty to make this city a safer place. Cordona won't ever forget it, but at the same time, it will never remember. I'll tell Stark all the necessary details about your successful certification. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Now
Thank
you're
you
a
very much.
certified crime scene consultant. Congratulations.
Thank you, my friend. Now, shall we head for Stonewood Manor?
Don't know. You have the whole island to investigate. It's all up to you.
Bandit layer's been marked on your map. The location M. Okay, so now we have everything. All the DLC quests. So I got a bandit layer there. M there. M there. Okay, so yeah, so now we have all the DLC quests, I'm pretty sure. So if we want to, we can go over here and do M and M, which we'll probably do. But let's focus on the main story for a little bit. So if you arrest everyone, you get a specific reward or challenge. Okay. It looks good. I mean, the frames are choppy as fuck, but it looks good graphically. Okay, so we got a church and a bridge. Oh, where's the bridge? Oh. I'm dumb. Forget that I gotta follow certain paths. Founders Square. Oh, is that it right there? Yep. So that's pretty close.
Hey, Sherry, there's post here, and it seems as...
Sherlock, I hope this letter does not reach you, for it would mean you have committed to your absurd flight of fancy. The past is the past. To expend any more time and energy retreating one's steps, retreading one's steps, is at best childish indulgence, and at worst pathological weakness. Consumption is an ugly end, and you're better off for not witnessing it, despite all your protestations. One presumes by now you have visited our mother's final resting place. I trust this has satisfied your impetuous impulses and frees you to return to London at once. It is time to turn your back on what was and help to shape what could be. The nation needs you, Mycroft.
After reading that, I am even less eager to return home than before. Let's investigate our manor.
That's the Mycroft.
There she is. Our old manor. It's smaller than I remember.
You were a couple of feet shorter back then, Sherry. Or maybe it's bigger on the inside.
Guess we go inside.
Look at the ash all over the door. I don't recall hearing of a fire.
We don't have to stay here. You can afford another night or two at the hotel.
It's stuck.
Oh well, let's just head back. They probably haven't even stripped our room yet.
Come on. Must be locked.
Move aside. Let me have a go. Seems fine to me, Sherry. This barrier, perhaps it's mental, not physical.
Or perhaps the rest of us are simply constrained by reality, John. I wonder if there's a key secreted somewhere in the garden.
Take a look around, Sherlock. I'm sure you'll discover something.
The fuck is that?
I did not expect these to still be here. It was enjoyable to practice using real handcuffs to make an arrest.
Hey, that's Wooden Joe. He was always the best at playing criminals.
And this must be the reason our suspect was apprehended. Wood and glass, very precious. An irreplaceable tool for catching a thief. Funny, Wooden Joe reminds me of the trouble we once got in with the police. Do you remember, John?
Somewhat. Maybe we can recall more details.
Okay. Oh, where's my frames? What was that? Oh, it's a spotlight. That leads nowhere? This way also ends. So I'm just completely missing something. That's right in front of me. What am I not seeing? Oh,
The policeman brought us both home, John. That's why he was here.
I'm pretty sure he brought something else with him too. Do you remember what it was?
metallic shine.
I bet it was our reward.
No, we were not so lucky. It was a set of lockpicks that we had used to sneak into someone's house. That's why we were arrested.
Did someone come out to investigate all the commotion?
Adult male family member.
It was Mycroft. He smoothed things over and convinced the policeman not to press charges. The officer left and never returned. But we had to endure a serious talking to from my brother. Mycroft wasn't happy about the fact that we were arrested. It felt like he lectured us for hours.
Did we give him something afterwards, Sherry?
Oh, yes. Yes, now I remember. It was a letter. That's why we snuck into the house. Mycroft asked us to. He wasn't angry we stole, but that we got caught.
Oh, that's right. It must have been only a couple of months after we moved to Cordona. Ugh, the good old days. Whoa.
How very odd. It appears that memory stood between me and the manor. It's as if my mind palace had seeped into the real world. This deserves further investigation. Perhaps there's more to discover inside.
As long as there is a comfortable place to put my feet up, I'll be happy. Maybe a chaise longue.
Aha! In we go.
In we go.
Home sweet home, Sherry.
One of the first things I saw when entering this house as a child. It's like déjà vu.
We've been instructed that a public auction will take place on the 20th of July at Stonewood Manor. All lots have been selected from the finest pieces of property owned by the Holmes family and have been evaluated by experts. Their authenticity is confirmed.
And I was wondering why it's so empty in here.
There may be a small chance that some of our property could be found among local traders' wares. It is worth a look, wouldn't you say?
Garden decorations trader. Find furniture traders across the island to acquire items for the manor. Their stocks update frequently, so keep an eye out on the map for notifications. And then how do I change the how do I change the furniture? News of Violet's death, April 10th, 1869. Tragedy at Stonewood Manor. Miss Violet Holmes, widow of Seeker Moreland Holmes, died unexpectedly in her home yesterday, April 9th, 1869. She is survived by her two sons, aged 20 and 10. Though it is unclear if they will remain in Stonewood Manor, Miss Holmes purchased the property only a year ago. Despite her feeble constitution of body, so ravaged by consumption, Miss Holmes was quickly welcomed into Cordona's elite. In her high vocation, she had, in addition to the deep intuitions of a gifted woman, the strength of a man, the consciousness of a saint, and the wit of a satirist. Specialist in ancient objects, she became the authority on authenticity. Police conducted an investigation upon arrival at the manor, but have not released further details. The cause of her death is unknown.
Something did happen that day, but no one can tell us the details. How can that be?
Agreed. It's rather suspicious.
Hey, this is the luggage we brought from London, isn't it? Hey, this is the luggage we brought from London, isn't it?
I guess we can't do anything with that?
Mycroft's umbrella. The only outgoing thing in his wardrobe.
Another memory incoming, Sherry.
Strange. I struggle to recall anything about the day we moved in. The only detail I'm sure of is that it was raining early that morning. I remember how angry Mycroft was about these marks. He called it a frivolous, childish endeavor. Another one. There must be something important behind it. I can feel it.
Is there any memories?
think our family portrait used to hang here. This book, where I kept my collection of coins, it used to be bigger.
Little brother, you claimed you were bored and wanted to play a game. Well, I've created one that should hold your attention as well as teach you a thing or two about the world. I borrowed some of your precious coin collection, and I've hidden each one in a discreet place around the island. You have noticed the symbol drawn on this letter and the attached map. Your mission is to search the marked locations for the same symbol. Near each, you will find a metal tube that contains a hint to help you recover one of your coins. If you're able to retrieve them all, come and tell me what you have learned. I'm eager to see how fast you can solve my little puzzles. Minecraft.
Oh, no. We won't let this stand, right, Sherry? I want to find my coins.
It's going to be difficult. The sands of time, you know? Some things may have changed, but you're right. We can't let Mycroft win.
Mycroft hid part of my collection of unique coins around the island. This collection was started by my father and later expanded by me. My brother claimed that searching for them would be an experience both educational and fun. Unfortunately, I only managed to find a few of them before leaving Cordona for good, and the remaining coins are still scattered around the island. I now remember how angry I was about that. Mycroft left a map with marked locations. At each location needed a clue with further directions. To find a clue, we should look for the same symbol as drawn on this letter.
Another one. There must be something important behind it. I can feel it. Another one. There must be something important behind it. I can feel it.
Can't go out that way. So I'm pretty sure there's something to like see down there. Oh, right there.
This trip was a challenge for our mother. I tried to help her. Our mother brought a slew of belongings with her. She refused to leave a single thing in London. Mycroft had to... There was always a hat on our stand, but I'm sure it did not belong to Mycroft.
Do you feel it? Is it the air shimmering, or is it my imagination?
Your neighbors will be told that Mrs. Holmes is suffering from tuberculosis. It is common to move closer to the sea in such cases.
Thank you, Dr. Richter. No, Sherlock, step away from her. Upstairs, go to your room.
Lean on me, Mother. Take your time.
Actually, I never heard her coughing. I remember now.
We arrived in the early morning of a rainy day. Sherry's mother was weak and unsteady, so he tried to help her. Mycroft was very serious while dealing with the luggage. When he saw Sherlock trying to help his mother up, he commanded him to go upstairs to our room. The last person to arrive was the doctor, Otto Richter, who said that the neighbors will believe that Violet has tuberculosis. Sherry just realized that he never heard her coughing. That's interesting. The door upstairs is now open.
I feel dizzy. It's stuffy in here, isn't it?
John, are you all right?
I'll be okay in a minute. How about we find our room in the meantime?
So some stuff is happening, John.
Look at this. It's like traveling 10 years into the past with a single step.
Coal
Oddly
dust from
satisfying.
Miner's End, sandy dirt from the old city. We scoured the island top to bottom for these soil samples.
The first chemical laboratory I ever made. I almost miss its elegant simplicity. Interesting. What's that over there? This doorknob has a cross-shaped end. Too intricate to be merely a handle.
Interesting.
You know what? That definitely looks like a key. Let's poke around and see if we
The
can
only
find
fiction
any
book on my
secrets.
table. I can still hear my mother reading it to me. So many pleasant evenings were spent here with the Encyclopedia Americana.
Okay.
This time I was first.
A
to pick
magnificent
beds.
tool made for
This
a
one's
spurious
mine now.
purpose, staring into the sky. I've definitely found a better use for it.
You mean for spying on people?
Look at this, John. Remember how desperately I wanted to learn the violin? I never had a proper opportunity.
Such a shame. I always hated the rule about being silent in this place.
An artifact from Palau carved out of bone and claimed to be 300 years old. My mother proved it was a fake. My very favorite plaything. It was the perfect pirate treasure. Cannot believe all my toys are still here.
Hey, they were not just yours, they were half mine too. Oh, it reminds me of our neighbour. He had the same balloon in his yard, only bigger. Do you remember?
Yes, we visited him several times while living here. One of John's first pictures. I think this was supposed to be Mycroft. He really has improved his skills since then. This brings back memories. We used this old diary to keep track of our adventures. I think it was my father's. John, do you think we can visit some of the places mentioned in the diary for old time's sake?
Why not? Nothing like a stroll down memory lane. Note
I'll
down
never
the
forget
places
how
you'd like to
challenging
visit,
it was
and
to
I'll add
obtain
what I
this
remember of
simple
them.
sketch. I'll never forget how challenging it was to... Oh, these must be the notes of my earliest observations. We wanted to locate a particular dog we'd spotted, and we met it, didn't we? Need to repeat this one day, but with bullets.
What is VR? Oh, no. What is VR? Is there anything to use this key on in here? I don't think so, right? Not in here. It says find a hidden item in our room, though. I can clearly see where it goes, but I can't interact with it. You have to have it equipped.
Perfect match. My small archive of crime clippings. Maybe I should pick up this habit again. Still has a faint odor of tobacco, one of the few things on this island that smell like home. Made of cherry wood, father's favorite.
small straight smoking pipe made of cherry wood that belonged to Sherry's late father, Sigurd Holmes. We had to hide it from Violet as she didn't know we stole it from the cabinet in London. The wood is old, its surface is worn from frequent use, but it has been well maintained. A faint scent of tobacco lingers. Sherlock has taken his father's pipe with him. I sense it carries considerable sentiment
I
value.
knew you'd find it in no time.
Won your challenge, John, you piece of shit. Lion Palace. Mycroft lied. Mycroft hid the truth about the death of our mother and lied when he told me that she died of tuberculosis. Missing records, friendly neighbor. The family friend. While there are no records about my mother's death, we had a family friend on Cordona. He may know something. That updates our casebook. Alright.
Wasn't
so
that
next
neighbour missing
episode,
a finger?
That
That's
does
what
sound
we're
vaguely
doing.
familiar. Wasn't his name, Theodore? Theodore Gilden, perhaps?
It's the perfect time to investigate.
Alright, so that's gonna do it for now, guys. That was our introduction into Sherlock Holmes Chapter 1. I'm enjoying it so far. There's a few things that are a bit iffy, but so far it seems to be fun, more of a Frogwares classic kind of things. But next episode we're gonna go ahead and talk to our neighbor and see what he has to say, and we'll go from there. So I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please don't forget to like, subscribe, comment down below what you guys want to see on the channel in the future, and I'll see you guys very soon in the next one. Stay safe out there, and peace out, guys.